From downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now, Special Edition.
We are following a developing story out of Rhode Island. Good evening. I'm Rob King. So far, we know 2 people have been killed, 9 others critically injured in a shooting at Brown University. Shooting happened around 4 this afternoon in an engineering building at the Ivy League campus. Here's ABC's Johnny Fernandez with what we've learned.
Just 12 days before Christmas, a deadly shooting at Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island. Authorities say it took place at a building that houses the School of Engineering and Physics Department during the second day of final exams.
I can confirm that there are 2 individuals who have died this afternoon.
Students visibly shaken.
When it first started happening, yeah, there was definitely a lot of people like running that way, like scrambling.
Actually, I was working in my lab. There were 3 other students with me. We decided to turn the light off and close all the doors and hide under our desks.
Law enforcement converging on the scene. An alert going out to faculty and students, urging them to lock doors, silence their phones, and stay hidden until further notice.
Immediately, the active shooter protocol goes into effect. All multi-agencies respond and lock down the area immediately. They put up a grid around the area, and they do an immediate entry into this engineering hall.
In a letter to students, the president of the university calling it a deeply tragic day and urging the community to remain vigilant. President Trump offering prayers for the victims and their families.
All we can do right now is pray for the victims and for those that were very badly hurt, it looks like.
Authorities say a suspect dressed in black remains at large. They added this is the first shooting in the school's history. Johnny Fernandez, ABC News, New York.
In Washington, D.C., President Trump vowing retaliation after 2 U.S. soldiers and a civilian interpreter were killed in an attack in Syria today. The president said the attack was carried out by ISIS. 3 others were wounded.
So we mourn the loss of 3 great patriots in Syria. You know how it happened. It was an ambush, terrible. We also have 3 wounded. They seem to be doing pretty well. But we mourn the loss. These are 3 great people. We will retaliate.
A Syrian government spokesperson told Syrian state television the attack happened during a joint patrol with Syrian forces. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth said the attacker was killed by partner forces. ISIS has not publicly claimed responsibility for the attack. We now know the identity of the man who was killed this morning in a U-Haul truck explosion. Happened at the Old Navy parking lot in Lewiston. 61-year-old Douglas Peterson from Meridian died in the explosion, which was caused by propane leaking into the truck's cargo box. That's according to the city of Lewiston. We still don't know what ignited the explosion. The blast caused damage to the Old Navy and nearby Courtyard Marriott. Well, here's a live look from our Skycam over downtown. Sunset earlier on a very clear and sunny day. Many of us wondering, hoping, praying that these unseasonably warm temperatures are going to stick around, and Jason Valentine probably here to put a little rain on my parade.
It's going to be sticking around for a while, Rob.
There we go.
But maybe by this time next weekend, it'll be back to normal, right around the freezing mark. But good for a while. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, everyone. It's Saturday evening. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend so far. And we're looking at mostly clear skies out there. A little bit of cloud coverage, but we're staying dry. And what a beautiful day today. Hope you're able to get outside and enjoy that sunshine. Just gorgeous. 42 right now, as we definitely are staying warm. As 8:45, we're looking at 42 throughout our areas. So here's our chance of rain. Tomorrow, 20 to 30% chance in the afternoon of some shower activity, 100% of showers. Another atmospheric river is coming into the northwest. We could see some flooding in the smaller streams, especially to the west of our area, central and to the west coast, and then more rain as we move along in the week. High temperature trend, what Rob was talking about, here's what we're looking at. 54 by Monday, and then we'll slowly start to cool down as we head into our next weekend. Still, though, above our average. Winds not really a factor. We do expect winds, though, to pick up Monday and Tuesday night with gusty winds. So our evening planner, again, we're going to see the clouds kind of move out, maybe a little bit of sunshine for your Sunday morning, and we're going to be seeing another warm one. Could see a little bit of wetness, but I'll get the timing on that shower activity coming Monday. It's going to be pretty big. That's my full forecast coming up.
All right, Jason, thanks. Shoshone County still under a state of emergency. Rain, wind, flooding continuing to impact the road conditions and prompt evacuations in the area. The Shoshone County Sheriff's Office says St. Joe River Road, Beaver Creek Road, Eagle Creek Road, and Pritchard Creek Road remain blocked by either debris or excess water. The office continuing to monitor the situation through the weekend. In the meantime, there is a dump truck and sandbags near the Bumble Bridge location, CDA River Road. A second dump truck has delivered more sand to one county yard, Smelterville. Community members say these efforts make the world of difference.
Water was moving so rapidly that I could tell after several rounds of putting bags on the road that that was the difference between us having a business this morning and not having a business this morning.
Merle Jones owns Hooks Landing, one of the several buildings that the flood nearly destroyed. As you can see in this video, people had to trek through that high water to deliver the sandbags that ultimately saved his property. And about 70 miles north in Clark Fork, the Army Corps of Engineers making significant progress fixing the East Spring Creek Road for drivers. Clark Fork's Fire and Rescue says the road will likely be finished in the next day or two. And this week's flooding threatened hundreds of homes in Clark Fork and the city's water supply. And turning now to Washington's west side, local leaders visited Snohomish and Skagit counties today to see the impact of recent flooding and extreme weather firsthand. Now this week, catastrophic flooding forced thousands to evacuate, and first responders hard at work rescuing those who couldn't make it out in time. And their efforts were praised today by local leaders, who also reminded the community that the road to recovery is a long one.
Some of the hardest times are coming as people assess roads that may have buckled and they have to be repaired, or families that cannot get back into their mobile home that's been destroyed, or communities that have lost resources that we don't even know about today. And we have to stay together, all of us working together, local, state, and federal, to make sure we're here for them.
Now, this includes efforts from Spokane County. A swift water rescue team made up of firefighters from Spokane Valley and the city of Spokane deployed to the west side earlier this week. And so far, they've assisted the National Guard with helicopter rescues and responded to people trapped in their homes and cars. The University of Washington and Boise State wrapped up the LA Bowl earlier this evening.
Yeah, Rob, let's take a look at how all that went down at SoFi Stadium. And after back and forth field goals from the two teams, it was a Husky house call. Denzel Boston was wide open down the field. 78-yard touchdown gave the Huskies the lead. The Huskies did keep the momentum rolling and led at the half 24-3. After this touchdown to Vines Bright, which happened to be his first career touchdown. And more momentum from the Huskies allowed them to take the win for a final score of 38-10. But let's go ahead and kick it over to Washington State football.
You know, one thing for certain that we do know that we need to find in this leader is somebody that can understand the X's and O's, as well as be a total CEO of the program moving forward, understanding that you're setting these student athletes up not just for football, but the classroom and life beyond football as well.
You heard from interim director of athletics John Harlow, who spoke about what the next head coach of WSU should embody. And the Cougs have their guy, Kirby Moore, who grew up just over 160 miles from Pullman. The former offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach of Missouri has strong ties to Washington and has been named the 36th head coach in program history. And the Gonzaga Bulldogs are back in action today, facing off against the UCLA Bruins in the Seattle Hoops Showdown. The Zags are coming off a 109-58 home win over North Florida, while the Bruins come off of a 74-63 win over Oregon. The two programs go head-to-head for the sixth season straight. The Zags winning 4 of the last 5. Head coach Mark Few spoke about the team's buy-in to the program.
I think that's been really, really good. Obviously, winning helps with stuff like that, but no, they've been pretty intentional about their team building and all that. Yeah, for the most part, great. Yeah, no complaints.
The game is going on as we speak, and as you tune in, so let's check in on the Zags score. This is the latest update from Seattle. UCLA is on top 7-3, but the game is just tipping off. It just tipped off about 5 minutes or so ago, so there's plenty of time for the Bulldogs to get back rolling and all those kinds of things. So coming up later in the show, we'll have more details on the Seahawks matchup against the Colts tomorrow, and of course the big Phillip Rivers deal on that one too.
All right, Mia, thanks. Well, Australia paving the way as the first country to ban social media for children. Coming up after the break, how its first of its kind law sparking debate across the world, and see the teens who are fighting back. And a favorite Spokane tradition back at the Davenport. Coming up next, we'll help you get further in the holiday spirit at Christmas Tree Elegance. That's next on 4 News Now Special Edition. We'll see you then.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest. Sign up for the 4 News Now playbook at KXLY.com.
And on that limb, there was a little nest, the prettiest little nest, that you ever did see, Now the nest on the limb, and the limb on the tree, and the green grass grows all around and around.
Life is full of surprises.
The green grass grows all around.
That's why we're giving you our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years, just $50 a month. Xfinity, imagine that.
This is your community, and your stories deserve to be heard. At 4 News Now, we're here to listen, connect, and bring you the news that truly matters. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
A penny saved is a lifetime earned. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Your Greater Spokane Ram dealers wrap up the year sales event is on. Now's your time to unwrap great deals. Like 0% APR financing for 60 months on 2026 Ram 1500 Bighorns. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. Backed by our 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. That's right, 0% APR financing for 60 months. Plus, America's best full-size truck powertrain limited warranty. Hurry in today before these huge deals disappear.
Some know it as prime rib. Officially, it's called a ribeye roast. We call ours divine. Tender, mouth-watering Hereford beef, aged to perfection for 5 weeks and never frozen. Oven ready and easy. Divine beef ribeye roast, tied and seasoned at your request. Reserve yours now, exclusively at Yolk's Fresh Markets.
The holidays are here, but unfortunately, so are con artists looking for opportunities to spoil your celebrations. Scammers know that this time of the year, people are more focused on the holidays than on what's happening with their pocketbook. Scammers capitalize on fake shipping alerts, bogus charities, and gift card scams to steal your money and personal information. With a little vigilance, you can avoid them. Join us on December 19th for our free Fraud Watch Friday session. You'll hear about the latest scams and how to protect yourself. Find out more at this website.
Welcome back. As the holiday season kicks off, a beloved tradition once again lighting up the historic Davenport Hotel. Christmas Tree Elegance drawing people from across the region for its 43rd year. Alexandra Conyarts gives us a look at the festive displays and how this event continues to bring our community together.
It is incredibly busy here at the Davenport as families make their way through the Christmas Tree Elegance loop. But some of the people looking at these trees tell me that rather than the idea of winning one, the most fun part is being together. Behind the ticket counter of Christmas Tree Elegance is a machine of hardworking volunteers, putting in hundreds of hours to make this popular event come to life.
I never win anything, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. It's all for the cause of the symphony, supporting the symphony, and just being out in the community and seeing people.
Flora Goldstein and Deborah Cornett have been friends for 40 years, and it's safe to say that after 2 decades of coming to this event, they know their way around.
We usually do one circuit around, and then keep in mind which ones we want to put our stubs in.
Christmas Tree Elegance is put together by the Spokane Symphony. For just $1, people can purchase a raffle ticket to win one of these 16 trees.
Each tree's got a different theme and different stuff to win. And then we have a couple of trees that are just cash.
Last year, a record was set of more than 500,000 tickets sold. This year's sales are expected to surpass that. For Flora and Deborah, the trip has become an annual tradition that always brings excitement.
You know, you have time to dream until it's all over, like maybe you actually did win something.
If you missed a chance to get a raffle in today, you can still stop by tomorrow until 4 p.m. before the winners are announced for this year's Christmas tree elegance. Reporting from downtown Spokane, Alexandra Conyards, 4 News Now.
All right, Alexandra, thanks. And the festivities really felt around Spokane today. This week, downtown Spokane, first ever holiday village, bringing together artisan markets, live performances, and plenty of good eats to the pavilion.
It has. It's been really good. For the first year that this is on, it's actually been really good. We're having a good time doing it.
Dan Kennedy, the owner of Spud Hut, a family-owned business that makes loaded baked potatoes at local fairs. He says they typically close during the winter months, so having this opportunity has been a big benefit. The village will be running for its last day tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. But the holiday spirit continues next week in River Park Square. The Global Holiday Fair and Bake Sale happening December 17th through the 27th. That's on the second level of the mall in downtown. Vendors will be dressed in traditional costumes, offering interactive activities and cultural food samples from around the world. You can check out handmade products, baked goods, and unique gifts from Spokane artists, makers, and nonprofit cultural organizations. And over at the Spokane Valley Mall, a new kind of vending machine drawing crowds. They're called giving machines, but they don't dispense snacks or sodas. Instead, the machines let you buy meals, clothing, and other essentials for people in need. Local partners include Second Harvest, Vanessa Behan, and Snap. Spokane, one of only 126 cities worldwide chosen to host these machines. Hundreds of people showed up for its debut on Friday.
My 3 oldest don't live at home, and they were sending me texts, guess what, you get a giving machine in Spokane. And so when they came here, that was the #1 thing they wanted to do, is come to the mall and do the giving machines.
Since 2017, giving machines worldwide have generated more than $44 million in donations. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints covers all costs and credit card fees, so 100% of your donation goes directly to local and global charities. The Spokane machines will operate through New Year's Day at the Spokane Valley Mall.
Mother Nature has been a giving machine of warm temperatures for over a week now, but we might see an end to those, at least in the extended forecast. A beautiful day today. What does your Sunday have in store? I'll get you ready in my first alert weather forecast. You're watching 4 News Now, special edition. We'll see you right after the break.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life moves at its own pace, daring you to keep up. Life pushes you to be better, to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
Shopping is easier in Spokane Valley. With hundreds of stores and free parking, finding the perfect gift is a breeze. From fashion to footwear, journals to jewels, there's something unique for everyone on your list. From gear that lasts, hobbies that cast, and toys that go fast, Spokane Valley has you covered. Winding down at the end of the day has never been more filling or fun. Shop Spokane Valley, your holiday shopping packaged perfectly.
4 News Now and BECU are teaming up to welcome in some fun and friendly holiday spirit. Send us a picture of your pet decked out for the holidays, and you could win a $100 gift card to a local pet store courtesy of BECU. Details at KXLY.com/holidaypets.
What's the real meaning of Christmas? I asked Dad the same thing last year.
That's right, you did. And the answer is, a long time ago there were shepherds in a field watching their sheep when a bright light appeared that was an angel saying, "A baby has been born in Bethlehem." And that baby was Jesus, God's only son sent here to be our Savior.
So Jesus is the reason. That's what I said.
Switching jobs, there's one step that could cost you thousands. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. This Money Saving Monday, hashing out your 401k. What really happens, the hidden costs, and the smarter moves to protect your retirement. Monday on Good Morning Northwest.
Ready or not, winter is here, and the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Team has your back.
From graupel to thunder snow, ice storms to 24 inches of snow in a single day, we've seen it all in the inland Northwest.
We're looking back at the wildest weather so you can be ready for whatever Mother Nature throws next.
Watch Into the Cold, your 4 News Now Winter Survival Guide, sponsored by Ziggy's, streaming Monday at 7 on KXLY+.
Book your stay and play getaway today at Mistaqua.com.
Welcome back. You might have seen quite a few youngsters walking around downtown Spokane today with lanyards. Now this year, Spokane hosting the National K-12 Championship, bringing together around 1,400 players from all across the country.
It's a lot to put together, but what's really neat is just meeting all the different programs from all around the country. We've got Florida, New York, Texas, Miami-Dade brought 50 players, so imagine they're coming all the way to Spokane from Florida. It was a journey to get here.
The chess players have been registering for the last few months and started facing off in matches yesterday. Each age group will have a crowned winner, which will be declared tomorrow night.
Very
Jason,
cool.
You a big chess guy?
I am.
Oh,
I love it.
I wish I was more into it because I want to feel like an intellectual, but I'm just not very good.
I got a computer set, old days, you know, it was a board and it computerized, and I learned how to beat it. And
Nice.
so it's awesome.
No worries about AI. We got Jason Valentine.
Exactly. Anything mathematics. All right, Rob, would you get out in the sun today?
I did. I loved it.
Drove in from the Tri-Cities. It was absolutely gorgeous this morning. Hope you've had similar experiences out there in the sunshine. We have a beautiful evening so far, and we're going to see some sunshine early tomorrow, but then things are going to switch up. So a beautiful Saturday today. More rain is on the way. If not tomorrow, definitely Monday. Wind's taking a break, but that's until Monday night, and that warmth, it definitely continues. So as we're looking at the radar, free and clear, just a beautiful evening. A little bit of cloud coverage out there, a little bit of fog also in the Colville area. Other than that, we're looking okay, at least so far. So on our forecast radar, as we get to tomorrow morning, again, sunshine for your early morning, and then we'll see a chance. This is light rain if it comes in the afternoon. Better chance for Moses Lake, Grand Coulee, and then that'll kind of flitter away. And as we move into Monday morning, this is when the heavier rain is going to be coming, and we're going to see some heavy cells as well. So Sandpoint, Deer Park, Spokane, all the way down to Pullman. And again, this is the atmospheric river that is coming in another stage. It is not as heavy as it was last week, but still, it is going to bring quite a bit of shower activity to our area. And again, it's going to be bringing flooding concerns to the center of the state and the coast. So if you're thinking about, my goodness, we've seen so much precipitation this fall. We definitely have, but we're still behind our average because, yes, the driest summer ever in Spokane. So it's still taken a lot for us to even get to average. So our temperatures right now, 39 Coeur d'Alene, 42 for Spokane. At chilly, 37 for the Tri-Cities. Hot spot is Pullman. How about that at 43? Probably a little bit of wind coming in. From 24-hour change, we're quite a bit cooler than we were yesterday. We're going to stay right on par with what we saw today, and then by Monday, we're going to warm right back up, but then cooling down maybe back to where we should be for this time of year. Overnight, we are above the freezing level for most of our areas. Again, seeing a little bit of fog, Tri-Cities, seeing a little bit in the Colville area as well. And this is the difference today. 54, our average. 34, 20 degrees above our average, 17 above our average low. So it just goes to show you, it's just so warm. But we are going to be seeing it cooling down into our next weekend. And then the next week, of course, is Christmas week. We could see things cool down even further. So 48 tomorrow. As we look at, again, sunshine in the morning, could see a little bit of shower activity in the afternoon, 20 to 30%, but we will see shower activity early on your Monday. Late winds for Monday and Tuesday, could see gusts in the 30-mile-per-hour range in Spokane, heavier in other regions. Then as we get into our weekend, or midweek into our weekend, we could see things cool down enough in our overnight period. We could see some rain-snow mix and maybe even some plain old snow as we get to Saturday. So things are changing, just not for the next couple of days. Tomorrow, sunshine in the morning, could see a little bit of shower activity with clouds in the afternoon.
Jason, thanks. This week, Australia became the first country to ban children under the age of 16 to create accounts on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram. And now it's sparking a worldwide debate. Here's ABC's Whit Johnson with more.
All this is doing is stopping our voice, stopping our creative outlets.
Imagine telling more than 4 million kids they can no longer have an account on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube until they turn 16. That's just what the country of Australia did 3 days ago, and users made one thing clear in their final posts: the kids down under are not backing down easily.
You're taking away the way that we communicate with our friends, the way that we feel connected to the world.
As young Australians, we will be completely silenced and cut off from our country and the rest of the world with this ban.
Now teens are fighting back. 15-year-old Noah Jones is taking the issue to the High Court. He believes the law improperly robs 2.6 million young Australians of a right to freedom of political communication implied in Australia's constitution.
I personally feel like it's going to be less safe than what we already have now.
Keanne Babick, a 13-year-old content creator, says the ban could have an adverse effect, potentially opening a gateway to other, less regulated sites.
There's always going to be a new platform which is less monitored and less and unsafer than the ones they banned. What they're trying to do is make it more safer, but at the same time, they're giving us more opportunities to unsafe platforms.
Advocates say the ban will protect young people from predators and algorithms serving up potentially unhealthy content. Australia's Prime Minister offering this advice.
Start a new sport, learn a new instrument, or read that book. And importantly, spend quality time with your friends and your family.
It's a first-of-its-kind experiment that the entire world is watching. 10 of the biggest social media platforms are now required to block anyone under the age of 16 in Australia. Any company found not taking reasonable steps to enforce the ban could be fined nearly $33 million.
Holiday shopping in full swing, but more than just bargain deals are being spread. Coming up next, CDC warning of a new flu strain causing an uptick in doctors' visits, and tensions escalating between the U.S. and Venezuela. After the break, hear from President Trump as the U.S. begins deploying thousands of troops to the Caribbean. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Clay Walker stands as a towering figure in country music with his electrifying performances. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, March 5th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
This holiday season, Walker's Furniture and Graham EK are teaming up with the help of KXLY to give some person or family in need the gift of a better night's sleep. Just go to KXLY.com and nominate the person or family who could use a new mattress. And on December 22nd, we'll announce the winner.
Thank you, KXLY, for helping Walker's Furniture and myself support this great cause. Together, we can make a difference.
If you have a vehicle you no longer need, you can give it new purpose through Union Gospel Mission. Simply go to ugmmotors.org or call 509-327-HELP to schedule a pickup. Your donation gives people like Tyler food, shelter, job training, and the opportunity for a whole new life. Be a driver of change. Donate your vehicle to Union Gospel Mission.
At 4 News Now, we're part of this community, sharing your stories, listening to your voice, and delivering the news that matters most to you. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
A penny saved is a lifetime earned. Numerica Credit Union. Money where it matters.
Your Greater Spokane Jeep dealers wrap up the year sales event is on. Now's your time to unwrap great deals. Current owners and lessees can get up to $6,750 in total cash allowances on select new in-stock Grand Cherokee models. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. Or current lessees can lease a rugged Jeep Gladiator Sport S 4x4 for only $315 per month. Yep, just $315. These great deals and much more going on now. Hurry in today before these huge deals fly away.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. And want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. But winning is just the beginning.
NBA Christmas Day begins at noon on ABC and ESPN.
Welcome back. We return to the rising tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela. U.S. officials say more seizures of oil tankers on the horizon after the U.S. military seized a Venezuelan ship in the Caribbean earlier this week. And now, for the first time, we're hearing from the daughter of the opposition leader. ABC's Alex Perche has more from Washington.
As the world awaits President Trump's next move, tensions between the U.S. and Venezuela remain high. The president has been repeatedly threatening land attacks.
Is there anything at this point that can prevent that? And is the objective, if you make that decision, to remove Maduro
it's not only
from
land
power?
strikes on Venezuela, it's land strikes on horrible people that are bringing in drugs and killing our people.
This week, the U.S. seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela and is now sanctioning 6 more Venezuelan tankers, going after the country's oil, its main source of revenue. Venezuela's authoritarian leader, Nicolas Maduro, calling the seizures kidnapping and robbery. The U.S. has also deployed 15,000 troops to the Caribbean, along with a USS Gerald Ford, the world's largest aircraft carrier. Since September, the U.S. has carried out at least 22 strikes on alleged drug boats, killing at least 87 people. And President Trump says Maduro's days are numbered. Venezuela's opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado, who had been in hiding for more than a year, says she got help from the U.S. in order to pick up her Nobel Peace Prize in Norway this week.
And of course, the risk of going back perhaps is higher, but it's always worthwhile. And I'll be back in Venezuela, I have no doubt.
Still, the White House insists this is all about going after drug traffickers. But some lawmakers on both sides say that this is about a regime change in Venezuela. Alex Perche, ABC News, Washington.
New photos from Jeffrey Epstein's estate show the convicted sex offender's connections to powerful men, including President Trump and former President Bill Clinton. The 92 images released by House Democrats include Trump surrounded by women with faces redacted and sitting on a private plane. Another shows Clinton with Epstein and convicted associate Ghislaine Maxwell. Other notable figures appear, including Woody Allen, Larry Summers, Bill Gates, and Steve Bannon. The White House pushing back, claiming Democrats cherry-picked photos with random redactions to try to create a false narrative. House Democrats say they released them in the name of transparency.
It's been oversight Democrats that have fought every single time to release all this information. And there is a White House cover-up happening right now in not releasing these files that needs to end.
Trump is dismissing the new photos, saying Epstein knew hundreds of people in Palm Beach. The photos came from Epstein's personal computer and email account, but provide no evidence of wrongdoing and lack context or dates. Well, we are less than a month away from healthcare subsidies expiring, which could drastically raise prices for you. Coming up after the break, the latest in congressional healthcare debates and why beating the deadline may take a Christmas miracle.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Gold Bond believes touch says everything. It says, I see you. I feel you. And I know you. Gold Bond. Get in touch with irresistibly touchable skin.
And on that limb, there was a little nest, there was a little nest, the prettiest little nest, the prettiest little nest that you ever did see, that you ever did see. Now the nest on the limb and the limb on the tree, and the green grass grows all around and around.
Life is full of surprises.
The green grass grows all around.
That's why we're giving you our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years, just $50 a month. Xfinity, imagine that.
The holidays are here, but unfortunately, so are con artists looking for opportunities to spoil your celebrations. Scammers know that this time of the year, people are more focused on the holidays than on what's happening with their pocketbook. Scammers capitalize on fake shipping alerts, bogus charities, and gift card scams to steal your money and personal information. With a little vigilance, you can avoid them. Join us on December 19th for our free Fraud Watch Friday session. You'll hear about the latest scams and how to protect yourself. Find out more at this website.
Some know it as prime rib. Officially, it's called a ribeye roast. We call ours divine. Tender, mouth-watering Hereford beef, aged to perfection for 5 weeks and never frozen. Oven ready and easy. Divine beef ribeye roast, tied and seasoned at your request. Reserve yours now, exclusively and Yolks Fresh Markets.
We raise our hot cocoa mugs to you.
For you to have the most joyous and special holiday.
And celebrate with family and friends.
Like us. A good cocoa.
You're not kidding.
More hot cocoa, please.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry, merry.
Happy holidays.
From our GMA family to yours.
Happy holidays.
KXLY Plus is now streaming free over the air on KXLY 4.5. The latest headlines, breaking news, and new original local programs you won't find anywhere else. KXLY Plus, powered by 4 News Now and free over the air. All day, every day on KXLY 4.5. Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now, Special Edition.
Thanks for staying with us. This year, holiday shoppers and travelers doing more than spreading holiday cheer. They're also passing around germs, according to new CDC data. Last week, the proportion of doctor's visits from flu-like symptoms rose 3.2%, and that's above the threshold that signals flu season is officially underway. The majority of the flu cases are caused by a mutated strain called subclade K, the variant responsible for early and busy flu seasons in Asia, Europe, and Australia. Experts also say the strain causes more severe illness, particularly among older adults. And while the new variant was not included in this year's vaccine, doctors say it seems to be working pretty well. Healthcare is almost last on the House's to-do list, and with key subsidies about to expire, it's tough to say if anything will get done before the year's out. It may take a Christmas miracle to make it happen. Let's go to CNN's John Lawrence for the latest.
Healthcare is among the last items on the House of Representatives' agenda for 2025, and it might take a Christmas miracle to get it passed.
The lack of urgency and the lack of care on this issue is so indicative of how disconnected people are from the real-life consequences that people are experiencing because of this.
The Republican-backed proposal unveiled Friday includes expanding the availability of associated health plans to allow employers to join together and buy coverage.
We have the tool in the toolbox to make another unilateral Republican run at reforms that we believe will bring the cost of care down.
It would also fund cost-sharing reduction payments to lower premiums for certain Affordable Care Act enrollees.
We want to give the money to the people and let the people buy their own great health care. And they'll save a lot of money, and it'll be great.
However, the plan doesn't extend enhanced ACA subsidies, which expire on New Year's Eve. If those Obamacare subsidies lapse, some could see their premium payments more than double, according to the KFF Nonpartisan Health Policy Research Group.
Tens of millions of Americans are now about to experience dramatically increased health insurance premiums. That's totally unacceptable.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Well, it may be unseasonably warm, but don't put those big winter coats back in the closet just yet. We're still in the first half of December, and a lot of things could change, and Jason Valentine's here about some changes that are on the way.
That's the fun about weather, Rob.
Unpredictable?
It is. If you knew what was happening all the time,
yes,
it would get kind of boring.
There you go.
I'd be out of a job.
I like the excitement.
Yeah, we don't want that. Good evening, Rob. Good evening, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful Saturday. We have mostly clear skies right now. A little bit of cloud coverage out there, but we're looking dry. We could see a little bit of shower activity tomorrow, but more than likely we'll see it come on Monday. I'll get to that in a bit. 42 right now in Spokane. All of our areas, plenty of sunshine. What an absolutely gorgeous Saturday we have. We'll see more cloud coverage, especially in the afternoon for your Sunday. Could see 20 to 30% chance of some afternoon showers. Pretty light, though, if it does hit. But Monday morning is when we're going to see another atmospheric river coming through the northwest. It's not going to be as heavy as last time, but they do expect to see, again, a little bit of flooding in the middle to west coast of the state of Washington with streams and such. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. Also, for the high temperature trend, we are looking at warm conditions continuing. Look at this. Then we will be cooling down, though, still about 8 or so degrees above our average by our next weekend. Of course, that's the last weekend before the Christmas holiday. Winds taking a break. Pullman seeing a little bit of push, but we do expect to see winds kicking back up 30-mile-per-hour gusts Monday and Tuesday night. So for your evening planner, we'll see those clouds back off a bit, looking at a pretty nice overnight period. Some sunshine tomorrow morning, and then that possibility of shower activity. I'll get into those showers coming Monday. That's in my full forecast that's coming up.
All right, Jason, thanks. When we come back, sports reporter Mia Green is going to have some more on Gonzaga Bulldogs taking on the UCLA Bruins and the Seattle Hoops showdown. It's coming up next.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
One night in Memphis, the nationally acclaimed tribute concert featuring Elvis, Carl Perkins, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Johnny Cash live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino, Thursday, January 29th.
Winning is just the beginning.
Time now for your pathway to retirement. Dave Altmaier is here. He's the founder and president of Altmaier Financial Group. Now, income is important in retirement. With pensions dying out and more people concerned about what's happening with their 401k plans, I want to ask Dave, what are some of the options that we have to get that dependable income that I think many of us want in retirement?
Yeah, well, one is pensions, but those are disappearing. Another thing is retirees still want a regular, dependable income that's coming in each month. Where's that paycheck going to come from every month now that you walk away from your work? And a retirement plan should offer solutions for income. The other thing is income shouldn't come from an account that's dependent on the stock market. So you don't want to take it out of something that's moving up and down. Our investment advisors, what they do, they develop a plan using buckets like an income bucket, inflation bucket, investment bucket. So that's very useful to people.
Absolutely. So a lot of considerations here to get that dependable income in retirement. And you've brought with you something special for our viewers. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we did. It's our Money Freedom Toolkit. It includes the book that I wrote, Last Leg of Your Journey to Retirement. And then our team put together some guides on retirement insights and important retirement topics. And then also it'll include digital downloads.
You can call, click, or text to get Dave's Money Freedom Toolkit, and his team will make sure you receive it. We'll see you back here next week for your pathway to retirement.
Ready for action? It's No Holds Barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, February 5th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
Oh, what fun it is on Live to count down to the holidays.
Weekdays at 9 a.m.
The Gonzaga Bulldogs are squaring off against the UCLA Bruins for the Seattle Hoops showdown. Well, it's been a battle of the West Coast between the Zags and the Bruins, both teams coming into this matchup off of wins. Gonzaga leads the all-time series 7-3. This is the 6th straight season these two go head-to-head. The Bulldogs winning 4 of the last 5 times they've met, but the Bruins hold the most recent win on December 28th of last year. Let's go ahead and check in on that score. Update from Seattle. It has been a close one to start the game, but Graham Ike is back on the court after missing the last game with an ankle injury. He's already in double figures. The Zags are on top 33-25, so they've got quite the lead over the Bruins as of right now, and there's still a lot of game to be played. And tomorrow, the Seattle Seahawks host the Indianapolis Colts. Seattle's defense has been one of the best in the league all season. Meanwhile, the Colts have been in injury crisis mode, and 44-year-old Phillip Rivers has now been activated for tomorrow's matchup. Rivers comes out of retirement for the first time in nearly 5 years. Head coach Mike McDonald spoke about the preparation for possibly facing Rivers.
If anybody can pull it off, it's him, and guy's probably one of the best competitors in the history of the NFL, and I'm sure he wouldn't do it if he didn't feel like he was ready, so we're getting ready for him like he's been playing the whole time.
The 10-3 Seahawks host the 8-5 Colts tomorrow at 1:25 p.m. at Lumen Field. And the Chiefs had an away game versus the Everett Silvertips. The Silvertips wrapped up that one on top for a final score of 6-4. Chiefs stay on the road to face the Vancouver Giants with puck drop set for 4 p.m. tomorrow. Well, Rob, we've got quite the matchup for the Bulldogs in Seattle. Looks like it's going their way so far.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a great game, and we'll keep you updated as it progresses. Thanks, Mia. All right, Jason, what's coming up in weather?
Well, you know it's warm when the highs tomorrow are going to be more than Philip Rivers' age, and the heat continues to come. We are going to be looking, though, at shower activity, if not tomorrow, by Monday, almost certainly. I'll have your first alert weather forecast. That is next on 4 News Now Special Edition.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Clay Walker stands as a towering figure in country music with his electrifying performances. Live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, March 5th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
This holiday season, Walker's Furniture and Graham EK are teaming up with the help of KXLY to give some person or family in need the gift of a better night's sleep. Just go to KXLY.com and nominate the person or family who could use a new mattress. And on December 22nd, we'll announce the winner.
Thank you, KXLY, for helping Walker's Furniture and myself support this great cause. Together, we can make a difference.
The holidays are here, but unfortunately, so are con artists looking for opportunities to spoil your celebrations. Scammers know that this time of the year, people are more focused on the holidays than on what's happening with their pocketbook. Scammers capitalize on fake shipping alerts, bogus charities, and gift card scams to steal your money and personal information. With a little vigilance, you can avoid them. Join us on December 19th for our free Fraud Watch Friday session. You'll hear about the latest scams and how to protect yourself. Find out more at this website.
NIU has been serving our community for over 50 years. It's a broad mix of cancer care. We see all kinds of urologic cancers and take care of those patients here.
The partnership we have allows us to deliver all the different options all in one place. With a new diagnosis of prostate cancer, you'll have all the options available, everything from the latest surgical options to the latest radiation options, and so we're happy to help with that.
Most patients are referred by their primary care doctors. Patients can certainly always pick up the phone and give us a call as well.
'Tis the season for festive fun, because this holiday lineup is sure to be
practically perfect in every way.
The lights are bright.
My goodness!
And the dance floor's ready. Let the kids stay up late, because school is on break.
So good!
With the biggest events and a little holiday magic, Santa's sure to bring something for everyone.
I am Santa Claus, you know. Merry Christmas to all!
Watch all season long, right here on KXLY ABC4.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. And want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Welcome back. If you're craving a new view and a bit of adventure, we got you covered. About 100 miles west of Spokane, you'll find 2 stunning natural landmarks, Grand Coulee and Moses Coulee. Shaped by massive Ice Age floods, these landscapes offer endless hiking and a glimpse at what once was the largest waterfall on Earth. We take you there in this week's Air 4 Adventure.
It is amazing. You're standing on the edge of what was once the world's largest waterfall. Dry Falls is an amazing geological wonder, and most folks come here accidentally and they don't realize that they're standing on the edge of an example of one of the greatest massive flows of water that happened literally in the world. And the Ice Age floods dramatically carved out the land you're looking at. So literally as you drive west of Spokane on Highway 2, you're going to see a land that was carved out down to bedrock from floodwaters, massive floodwaters that poured through here. The last one was about 15,000 years ago, which in terms of geology, that's just a drop in the bucket. As you drop down on Highway 2, it dramatically opens up and you see, you call Moses Coulee. And Moses Coulee was eroded away by a similar force of nature.
Moses Coulee is like 50 miles long. In fact, it's as long as Grand Coulee. And it's almost as spectacular. but it's just harder to get to, and not as many people know about it. That's a spectacular place. I've written 2 guidebooks, self-guiding books for people to drive and hike and to discover the Ice Age floods. It's called On the Trail of the Ice Age Floods.
You're usually driving 65 and you miss the landscape here, and you have to get off Highway 2. You are in the heart of the Grand Coulee. The Grand Coulee is an amazing geological feature that we talk about all the time, and the dividing line between the upper Grand Coulee and the lower Grand Coulee is right here. It is amazing. Beautifully, it is a gem in Washington State Parks for sure.
If you're ever near Dry Falls State Park, go and see it. It is incredible. Hope you've had an incredible Saturday and have a great Sunday planned ahead. We're staying warm in our overnight period, and we're going to do so, but changes are afoot as we're moving on into midweek and especially our next weekend as we're counting down to the days to the holiday. Beautiful Saturday today. My goodness, hope you got outside and enjoyed. More rain is on the way. Winds are taking a break temporarily, and the warmth definitely continues. So let's take a look at our radar. Little bit of cloud coverage up there, but we're going to see cloud coverage start to move on out. You should see some sunshine in your early morning hours, and then we'll see some building cloud coverage, maybe even seeing a little bit of shower activity. Our forecast radar, you can see the timestamp up top. So tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. should be pretty much clear. As we head into tomorrow afternoon, though, we could see just a hint of shower activity starting to come. It should be pretty light, maybe a little heavier for Moses Lake, a little bit of a cell there. But as we get to overnight Sunday into Monday morning, that is when the heavier rains are going to come. Again, another atmospheric river coming into the northwest. This one's a little less potent as last time, but still going to bring in plenty of rain. Look at the heavy cells coming into Sandpoint, Coeur d'Alene, St. Mary's, Pullman, and Spokane as we start off the work week. Then more showers. Then we'll get a little bit of a break into the evening hours, maybe a hint or so, but we do expect showers to return on Tuesday. And if you've been saying how much rain have we been getting this fall and this month, we're getting quite a bit, but we're still well short of our average for this time of year because that dry summer, so still taking quite a lot of precipitation to catch up to our average. So temperatures right now, we are looking 42 right now in Spokane, 39 Coeur d'Alene. Tri-Cities abnormally cool. They have some fog down there, as you know, that blunts temperatures. Colville looking at a little bit of fog as well, but most of our areas are looking upper 30s, lower 40s. Temperature change from yesterday. It's definitely a cooler evening. We do expect to be right on par with what we're seeing today, tomorrow, and then a little warmer as winds start to come back in Monday evening. Overnight lows mostly above the freezing level, except for Colville, right at 32, Winthrop at 31. But other than that, we are staying very, very warm, abnormally warm for this time of year. And abnormal, yes, 20 degrees above our average for this time of year, 17 above our average in the lows. So we're just continuing this incredible winning streak with temperatures. So 48 tomorrow for your Sunday. Again, building clouds as the day goes on, 20 to 30% chance of showers in your afternoon, sun in the morning, and then windy conditions for Monday and Tuesday evening. Could see gusts for Spokane in the 30-mile-per-hour range. On and off showers. Then we're going to be getting cool enough in our overnight period and late to maybe see some rain-snow mix start to form Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and maybe even a little bit of snow as we get into Saturday. And of course, that is the weekend before Christmas. And it looks like we're going to be much cooler for our Christmas holiday. And hey, I'm excited. We're debuting another episode in our new streaming series on KXLY Plus called Rooted: Stories from the Inland Northwest. I have the pleasure of telling the tales behind the people and the places that make our areas so special. Our new episodes features a North Spokane icon, which will celebrate their diamond anniversary next year. Patterson's roller skate rink. If you've grown up here in the past 75 years, you've probably been there. The third generation owner of the rink, Sean Pattinson, says he always knew he was going to do what he's doing at a young age.
At 5 years old, I knew I wanted to be in the skating business. So some kids want to be an astronaut or a fireman. I wanted to own a roller skating rink.
You found your place.
Yes, yes.
Check out our new series, Rooted: Stories from the Inland Northwest, exclusively on KXLY Plus. You can download the app and watch it for free on your smart TV. And by the way, if you know of any great Inland Northwest stories, you can email me personally at jvalentine@kxoy.com, and maybe your story will be next. All right, folks, 4 News Now will be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now and BECU are teaming up to welcome in some fun and friendly holiday spirit. Send us a picture of your pet decked out for the holidays, and you could win a $100 gift card to a local pet store courtesy of BECU. Details at KXLY.com/holidaypets.
The holidays are here, but unfortunately, so are con artists looking for opportunities to spoil your celebrations. Scammers know that this time of the year, people are more focused on the holidays and on what's happening with their pocketbook. Scammers capitalize on fake shipping alerts, bogus charities, and gift card scams to steal your money and personal information. With a little vigilance, you can avoid them. Join us on December 19th for our free Fraud Watch Friday session. You'll hear about the latest scams and how to protect yourself. Find out more at this website.
Ready or not, winter is here, and the 4 News Now First Alert weather team has your back.
From graupel to thunder snow, ice storms to 24 inches of snow in a single day, we've seen it all in the inland Northwest.
We're looking back at the wildest weather so you can be ready for whatever Mother Nature throws next.
Watch Into the Cold, your 4 News Now Winter Survival Guide, sponsored by Ziggy's, streaming Monday at 7 on KXLY Plus.
December. Oh, what fun it is on Live to count down to the holidays. With Michelle Pfeiffer, Hugh Jackman, Kate Hudson, Sigourney Weaver, George Clooney, and more.
Oh, yeah.
And oh, what fun awaits with Eat, Drink, and Be Merry Week. Holly Jolly gift bargains, Live's annual sweater party, and Santa comes to town for our holiday special.
Is that why that guy's here?
Weekdays at 9 a.m. only on KXLY ABC4.
4 News Now and BECU are teaming up to welcome in some fun and friendly holiday spirit. Send us a picture of your pet decked out for the holidays, and you could win a $100 gift card to a local pet store courtesy of BECU. Details at KXLY.com/holidaypets.
Welcome back, everyone. For your Sunday, highs in the upper 40s. Tomorrow, you'll see some sunshine to start your day, then building cloud coverage. 20 to 30% chance of some showers in your afternoon, but more showers on the way and more likely showers as we get overnight into Monday morning. So enjoy at least the morning tomorrow. What a lovely day we had today.
All right, Jason, thanks. We're wishing Dick Van Dyke a very happy birthday today. The award-winning actor turning 100 years old. Best known for his roles in Mary Poppins, Bye Bye Birdie, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and of course, The Dick Van Dyke Show. And as far as how Van Dyke plans on celebrating the milestone birthday, his wife recently told People magazine plans on watching Jeopardy reruns.
There we go.
Who doesn't love to do that?
Don't forget Diagnosis Murder.
Is that another
on the
project?
Old Person's channel, yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Well, happy birthday.